Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Talk About It with Yogi Hamm. I'm Yogi Hamm. This is my haunted garage. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm Yogi Hamm. Woohoo! And this is what we're going to talk about tonight. Tonight we're going to be talking about a couple of videos ago I did one on werewolf movies, cause that's my number one thing. But coming in close second is vampires. So tonight we're doing vampire movies, and this is just what there's gonna be ones y'all like and I didn't care for. There's gonna be ones I'm gonna put on this list, and y'all gonna be like, no, and that's fine. I don't care. I'm just telling you, here's some good ones. Go watch them. If you disagree, you disagree. I don't care. That's fine. If we all like the same damn things. They always say, if everybody likes the same thing, be boring. I don't know. I think that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. Yeah, here we go. Vampire stuff. Pretty much any damn Hammer film. You know, Hammer films, them, back in the, 50s, 60s, 70s, they had them scary movies. They made them over there in England. And, a lot of times they do Dracula, and that Christopher Lee was Dracula. Woo! That's way before he was in Star Wars. And before he was in Lord of the Rings, that's a long time before that, before he was, what's his name, Saruman? One of them. One of them's that white wizard. That's Christopher Lee. He played Dracula 100 damn times, or 7 or something, I don't know. But he was a good, and I think he's the best one. I think he's the best Dracula. Some people say, well, Gary Oldman played me. Well, Gary Oldman did good. He did excellent for his version. My personal favorite, Christopher Lee, best Dracula ever. So just pretty much you want to go watch any of these, you're going to just pretty much pick a Dracula out of the Hammer films, and you'll be happy. I tell you that right now. I like that one where Dracula falls off a balcony. He's fighting that guy, and he falls off a balcony, and he lands on that cross, and the top part impales him. And right then the sun's coming up and his eyes bust out with blood. I love that one. Ooh, I saw that by myself one night staying up late watching, I think it was called Shock Theaters when I was visiting relatives up near Chattanooga, and he's called Dr. Shock, and he had a little puppet dingbat. I remember watching that. And I saw the Christopher Lee one where the thing come through. Woo! That'll stick with you, boy. That'll stick with you. So, Hammer fans, go watch them. Another one, this wasn't a movie. This was a TV show. It was like a soap opera. It's soap opera, just like Days of Our Lives, or Young and the Restless, or Meek and the Coward. I don't know. I don't know what's on there. I ain't home in the daytime. So, but it was called Dark Shadows. They did a movie with that Johnny Depp, who I really like him in the pirate movies, but I didn't like him in that. I thought that movie was a very rare stinker between Tim Burton and Johnny Depp. That's a very rare stinker. I can't think of another. If you can think of one, put it down in there in the comments. And then, so Dark Shadows was just a regular soap opera, and then but his horror had Dracula, Barnabas Collins was a vampire, Quentin Collins was a werewolf on there. I was a little kid watching that in the afternoon, after school. It was fun. I loved that show when I was a kid. I tried watching it like a couple years ago. Me and my daughter started watching the first episode. We were like, okay, nope. Let's go watch the IT crowd, I guess, because we're done with it. And so, Bram Stoker's Dracula, that movie with Reeves and what's her name? That Heather? That one Heather girl? Then the Stalkers? No. Strange Weird? Strange Things? Yeah, Strange. Winona Ryder, that's who I'm trying to think of. It's got her and Connell Reeves. And they playing English people, and I'm going to tell you something. I forgot to tell you this. This was supposed to go on the first of the video. We're implementing a new thing in these videos, and it's going to be called, you know how when there's a bad song on the album, I'll say there's only one stinker on there. So we're going to incorporate that, which is going to be the Golden Stinker Award. And then when we list some stuff, we're going to get one of them going to get a golden stinker, and you can go through there and listen while I'm telling the story and guess which one's getting ready to get that golden stinker award. Yeah, well, okay. So, Bram Stoker Dracula, and Gary Oldman played that with that big old hair dude up and like that. I don't know. I like that movie. I was a little over the top every now and then they put these obvious mistakes to make it look more like the old-timey movies. I give them credit for that. I give credit. I like that movie. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. Even though that Reeves fella, John Wick fella, even though him and that Winona Ryder, their English accents, I love both of them. I love him. I love her. I do. But them accents that they was producing, I gotta say no. But it didn't, you know what? It only hurt what I thought about that movie a teeny little bit. And then another thing that helped it had Tom Waits in it. I love that dude. I love his music. I didn't used to because I was like, that fella can't sing. And I said, no, wait a minute. He ain't a singer. He's a poet and a performance artist. Then it all made damn sense, and I'm like, he sings perfect for these damn songs. Anyway, he's in there. I'm getting off on that. That's going to be a music talk one day. I probably just said pretty much everything right there. Ruined it. Spoiler alert. I'll put that on the title. So, yeah, that Bram Stoker, that was a good one. Another one I like, I've already talked about it in another video, but Near Dark. Yeah, Bill Paxton, Lance Henriksen, and some other people in there. I like that one. Go watch that. I've already told you. You should have. If you do what you told one needs to follow instructions. You'd already done it. Them underworld movies with that girl everybody loved so much. But they was all right with me. I didn't hate them. I doubt I ever watch any of them again, but I didn't hate them. I didn't go, ugh, like I did with Van Helsing. I'm definitely going to put that on. And we got a new category coming. Disappointing movies. Or, I don't know, ruined movies, or, I don't know, probably disappointing movies. And that Van Helsing going right at the top on that one. I'm going to tell you why. But anyhow, right now we're going in. So, underworld movies, man. That's what I got to throw at them, my man. So underworld, the one that I liked for a little bit was that werewolf one. Yeah. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I was just like, I don't really like that one anymore. Nosferatu! And I've never seen the original, and I know everybody's probably going to be like, what? I tried once, and it was really boring, and like I said, I'm just not a silent film guy. But I think I want to try it again. Because I want to see if I can make up some funny dialogue and entertain myself. I don't know, probably can't. But that 71, 78, 79, something like that crazy wacko nut job Klaus Kinski, he played Nosferatu. I've heard it both ways, I don't know. Nosferatu, he plays that in that 70s one. That's a good guy, he's creepy. He's weird anyhow, man, he's creepy anyhow. Put him in that makeup, damn. So, and then the new one, I like that new one a lot. I watch the extended version. Woo, that guy, when he talks, he's so low like that. And he breathes, sound like he got gunky lung like I do. Like that, that's how he sounds. Creepy as hell. Woo, that freaked me out the first time I watched it. And if somebody wanted to watch it, where was that? They was gonna watch it, but it wasn't the extended version. I'm like, I'm ruined. I can't watch the regular version now. Because I'll be pointing stuff out and making everybody mad. I'll be like, what happened? No, that ain't what happened. And everybody get mad at me, so I can't watch them regulars. So, anyhow, let me in, or is it let the right one in? I can't remember. One of them's got other kind of language that I don't know. But then one of them is the English remake. I think it's let me in or let the right one in. I can't remember, but you can look them both up. But it's about two kids. One of them's a vampire. One of them's a little kid that's bullied a lot and picked on. And some crazy crap happens in that one. Go watch that one if you ain't seen it. Is that Chloe something? Chloe Barnhart or Bernard Hart? I don't know. What's her last name? Chloe something. I don't know. I think that's her. It might not be. I don't know. It could be leading you down a different road that you don't want to be on. What's the next one? What We Do in the Shadow. That's a comedy. But I still liked it. I usually don't like my comedy and horror together, but then I can tell you like 6 comedy horrors that I love. So, yeah, What We Do in the Shadows. Here's a movie for it was that show. Go watch that show too. I'll tell you about it in another other category. I'll do one on that. So go see that. You got you Friday Night, and I'm talking about the 80s one, not the remake was okay. Yeah, I didn't hate it, but it just didn't have the charm of that 80s one. The 80s one got some charm to it. And it got Roddy McDowell in it, boy. He warmed up. I wish I put him on the list of people I wish I'd have got to meet. I didn't get to meet him. I liked him, though. I wish I could have met him. Didn't. So, there's another one that's kind of got a little comedy in it. Is The Boys from County Hell. I think that's like over in Scotland or Ireland, one of them lands. I don't know. I think so. But, yeah, that's got a little bit of fun in it. But they're facing some damn, it's a monster. And, but anyway, go watch that. Dracula Untold. We are way over budget, but I'm not going to speed it up and rush through this. You guys got to know this, so hang in there for the ride. Dracula Untold. I kind of like that. Come at it at a different angle like that. Normally I don't like that, but this one was all right. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind that at all. That's fine acting. There's parts of the story that I was like, but it was overall good-ass movie. I like it. I recommend it. Ooh, obviously, because it's here. Lost Boys. Remember that? From the 80s with that little Corey Haim? Before he growed up and died? Ooh, I like that movie. I watch that. Probably once a year, I'll probably watch that. I've seen that a bunch of times. I like it. Good soundtrack, too. I like that. Cry, little sister. I like that one. I like L.A. Gunn's version of that. Probably better a little bit. Probably good. The Fearless Vampire Killers. You might not. You youngins probably never heard of that. That's another horror comedy from like, I don't even remember what damn year that was. That's like in the 60s, I think. And it is, might even been the 50s, 57 to 64, somewhere around in there. I don't know. Maybe later. I don't know. It's in the 60s, I believe. I don't know. It's got that Sharon Tate in it. Remember her? If you don't know who Sharon Tate is, go get on to Wikipedia. Get on there and put in Sharon Tate. Does not end well. It's a horrible story at the end of it. Her husband, the guy, because she was pregnant when all that happened, if you go read it. But her husband was that Roman Polanski. That's before he did whatever he wasn't supposed to do with that. Yeah, anyway. He had to leave the country. But he's married to Sharon Tate. They met on this movie, that Fearless Vampire Killers, and it's also, in parentheses, it says, or, pardon me, but your teeth are in my neck. That's the second half of what it's called. But you can just look up Fearless Vampire Killers. I like that one. It's a horror comedy. I like it. Sometimes, and it works. Another one. Oh, Vampire's Kiss. Nicolas Cage going off. Crazy nut job off here. Woo! I don't know if he's on acid and just trying to be crazy or what, but he's a crazy. Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet, nut job. Yeah, good job. And Nicolas Cage in Vampire's Kiss, nut job, man. Good job on that. He just went to hell off on that. With that Maria Conchita Alonso, she's in there. Her name's Alva, and he keeps calling her. He keeps saying, blah, hey Alva, blah, go find that paper. That's what he's saying. He's going to go find that paper. But he's turned into a vampire. Or is he? We don't know. Maybe. There's hints that it is, but there's hints that it ain't. You'll find out. And I ain't giving nothing away. You know that from the beginning. When it happened. You know that. So the last one I'm going to talk about is, thank God, right? We're coming up. I think it's going to be the longest video we got. But it's worth it because you're going to learn these movies and go look at. This one is about vampires. But it's not about sucking the blood vampires. It's about energy vampires. And these things, the movie's called Life Force. And these astronauts find these bodies up in there, and these naked bodies, and they bring them back to Earth, and one of them's a woman, in form of a woman, and she's naked, and she gets up and running around, and she's just sucking the energy out of people to keep living. And when she suck it right out your face, you see this bright light leaving your face, and then your body just shrivel up into like a mummy. Woo! And since it wasn't the regular, I decided to put it in here anyhow, because that main woman is naked through the whole damn thing. So, yeah, go watch all them. You should have been writing them down. I'm going to give you a song real quick. And I was like, what's a vampire song? And I found one, but I already got it planned for another video. So I had to think on my feet, and I thought, vampire, what band's vampire? And then I went, L.A. Guns had a album called Hollywood Vampires. So I said, okay, let's go there. And then I was like, all right, I only like one song off of that album. So I went back one, and I found a song that kind of fits the mood. It's called Magdalene. Magdalene. And that's from an album from 1989. That's that singer I keep talking about. What I say, if the Guns N' Roses had this guy instead of that Axl Rose, they'd have been huge. But that's him. Go listen to that song, Magdalene. I like that song a lot. It's one of my favorites. Okay. If I forgot a movie that you like but you want to comment on it, put it in there. Put it in the comments. We'll talk about it. I don't care. You can disagree. Like I said, we can disagree and keep on going. Talk about it anyhow. Okay, bye.